ng mga inang naaapi. 80 sa balota.
Number 80 sa balota. Mocha Party List, Mother for Change. Number 80 sa balota. Mocha Party List, number 80.
Hello. Ayan.
Happy
Oh,
Wednesday.
ayan. Napapasayaw na ako kanina eh.
Ano?
Sabi ko to sa jingle natin, napapazumba na naman ako.
Hindi ka pa makaget over sa Zumba natin. Kaya na umaga.
Oo nga, hello
Super
sa lahat
saya.
po ng ating mga super talaga. As in, ganun pala yun, ano, kapag nag-zumba ka, buhay na buhay ka.
Hindi ka ba makatulog? Batiin muna natin sila
Oo nga,
lahat.
sige.
Hello po!
Oo.
Di ba,
Hello
nagchikahan na
po.
kami agad ni Mocha. Happy Wednesday po sa ating lahat. Na hindi kami kasi makaget
Hello.
over kanina pong umaga. Pumunta kami sa isang barangay sa Pasay at nagsayaw po kami ng
Yes.
Zumba with our mommies this morning at 7:30 po ng umaga. And nakakatuwa
Correct.
dahil sobrang energetic ng mga mommies natin kanina umaga. Dinaig kami dalawa ni Mocha.
Grabe talaga. Hello, good evening po sa ating mga nanay at sa mga makananay. Ito na naman po ang ating daily online show, Ina Mocha and Michele Show. Nabanggit nga kanina ni Michelle na nag-Zumba tayo. Barangay 137 ata yun, ano, sa Pasay. At iba
137.
talagang energy. Oo.
Iba
Ibang
talagang,
iba.
ilang, ano lang, 1 hour ba tayo? 1 hour?
Alam mo, parang
More.
umabot tayo ng 1 hour kasi ano eh, 9:30 na tayo natapos eh. Kasama na yung mga chika-chika dun eh. So, 8 to 9. Wow.
Grabe. And ako napagod ako. Honestly, napagod talaga ako dun sa sayaw. Kasi medyo di naman, yung mga mommies kasi nakasabayan namin kayo ng umaga, everyday sila nagsa-zumba. Ehersisyo nila yon every morning. So, medyo kami yung napasubok. Ako yung napasubok. So, medyo hinihingal talaga ako kanina pero sobrang saya. Dahil nakangiti lahat, tumatawa
Oo.
lahat. And nakakatawa tong Zumba Caravan natin. So guys,
Oo nga eh.
just to remind everyone, official na tayo sa balota, di ba Mocha? And makikita natin yan
Yes.
sa ating Comelec ballot na ipapakita po namin sa inyo. Dito po yan sa page dedicated for the party list. Makikita nyo po sa second column ang ating numero. Huwag niyong kakalimutan, number 80. Ang Mocha party list po sa balota. Ayan.
At isang party list lamang po. Isang party list lamang po ang dapat iboto dahil kung dalawa yan, ay naku po, magiging void or invalid na po. Sayang ang boto. Kaya isang party list lang po. Ayun na nga, Michelle, dahil makaget over sa Zumba. Alam mo ba, bumili ako ng bagong rubber shoes.
Sabi ko sa'yo, mag-challenge ka eh. Kahit ako na-challenge ng mga mommies. So, umiikot kasi tayo para sa lahat ng ating mga live viewers. Kasi umiikot tayo at nagpapa-Zumba caravan tayo para sa mga mommies, para naman sa kabataan. Gusto natin ng mga sports camps. So,
Yes.
yun ang
O,
mga...
diba? Nag-volleyball ka, nagkaroon kayo ng parang volleyball with the youth kahapon.
Oo. Bumisita ako sa Quezon nung isang, the other day, or kahapon lang ba yan? Dami na kasi
Oh.
yan. Hindi ko na maalala. Kahapon lang ba? Ang dami na natin pinuntahan kasi. So, kahapon po ng
Kaloka.
umaga ay pumunta kami sa Quezon. So, nakipaglaro ako doon sa ating mga KKDAT, sa mga kabataan kontra droga at terorismo members natin doon. And naglaro kami ng volleyball sa Putikan dahil lakas ng ulan. Yung pinaglalaroan namin ng volleyball, medyo sa bukid siya, overlooking the beach.
Nice.
Grabe yung putik, so nadudulas lahat. Pero nakakatuwa dahil first time ko ulit mag-volleyball
Oh.
na nakapaan.
Nakita ko nga sa Facebook mo, pinost mo yung video.
Oo.
Oo, ang cute. Kasi nakapaa ata kayo.
Oo, nakapaa talaga kami.
Ayun. Anyway, ngayong gabi na ito, very special ulit, katulad kagabi, dahil meron na naman po tayong special guest. Kagabi, ang ating guest ay si Coach Janice. Diba? Tama? Si Coach Janice, no?
Yes, Coach Janice.
Na isang bodybuilder. Yeah, oo, bodybuilding coach at single mom. At ngayong gabi naman, ibang klaseng fitness style naman ang ating matututunan, yung tinatawag na yoga. Self-care routine para sa mga mommy. Nag-yoga ka ba?
Ako, mahilig ako mag-yoga. Nakakatulong siya sa akin. So, kahapon, di ba, diniscuss ni Coach Janice na as a coach, hindi niya ipagpipilitan yung workout na nag-work sa kanya or gumana sa kanya. Kaya boxing man yan or yoga man yan. So, ako, mahilig ako sa yoga. Isa to sa mga nakakatulong sa akin bilang isang player ng volleyball. So, excited ako for our topic today. But before that, Mocha, may mga gusto pa tayong batiin.
Yes,
Yung comment
oo nga
natin
pala.
from Ning Ning. Pakibalik yung comment from Ning Ning. Good evening daw mga idols. Good evening.
Hello,
May
Ning
mga magaganda
Ning.
pa siya. Hi, Ning Ning. Hello po sa mga OFWs natin na nanonood gabi-gabi. Kahit anong oras po sa kanila ay sumusubaybay sila sa ating Ina, Mocha, and Michele show every 8 o'clock ng gabi. And of course, sa lahat po ng ating mga mommies, kay Mommy Esther, kay Mommy Lolly, at sa mga mommies po ninyo, shout out po sa kanilang lahat, sa ating mga kaibigan, Tito Apple and friends. Magandang gabi po. And of course, sa lahat ng mga mother lovers na nanonood dyan every night at sumusuporta po sa atin. Keep on liking, keep on sharing ng ating live po every night.
Nagpapa-shoutout si Kyla Almeida. Sabi niya, pa-shoutout po ating Mocha and ating Michele, Kyla. At
Hi,
syempre
Kyla.
ito, babatiin natin, shoutout po sa mga taga Santo Tomas, Davao del Norte, kay Darlene, Dari Caspilio, Argilias Eatery Staff and Service Crews. Shoutout din mula sa kahapong live stream natin, hindi natin nabate, ito ay sila Ces Zairam Uy, Mami na Rider from Quezon Province, Nes Alcaide from Cyprus, Marilyn Seyarecana watching from Qatar, Nilo Alcazar from Carmona, Cavite, Ronel Deolata, Jubilin Escobar Soberano watching from Amman, Jordan. Thank you very much po for tuning in.
Thank you for always supporting. Grabe. Shoutout naman tayo sa mga leaders natin and volunteers nationwide, actually around the world ang ating mga volunteers kasi pati mga OFWs natin dahil nga sobrang paniniwala at talagang looking forward din sila sa ating party list na makaupo sa Kongreso ay grabe yung suporta ng ating mga kababayan all over the world. So hello po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Ito na naman ang isa nating show on a Wednesday night at I'm sure marami na naman tayong malalaman, marami na naman tayong matututunan. And hopefully next time, hindi lang namin sila iniimbita sa show. Gagawin na rin natin yung mga workouts na pinapakita natin at share natin sa kanila.
Yes.
Ready ka na ba, Mocha, for yoga and
sa
bodybuilding?
Oo nga eh. Ito, excited ako sa yoga kasi di ba? More on stretching at iba-iba pang Basta ito, tawagin na natin ang ating guest. Sige, pakilala mo na, Michele.
Okay. Teacher Mel, are you there? Hello po, Teacher Mel.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us
Hello,
tonight.
guys.
Teacher Mel.
Hi, Teacher Mel.
Thank you for having me. So
Teacher Mel, one of our advocacies sa Mocha Party List is really help for moms, help for women. So kahapon po yung topic namin is about bodybuilding and kakaiba naman siya because Coach Janice is a competitive bodybuilder and her age is 41 when she also competed. So she's a single mom and so ito yung mga gusto nating mga stories and platforms and hopefully ma-inspire yung mga mommies natin to be fit, to be healthy, especially ngayong panahon ng pandemic. So yoga, pag-uusapan naman natin tonight. Ako po, I do yoga but very minimal, as in home yoga lang. So I'm very excited also to learn more from Teacher Mel. Itong si Mocha parang interested mag-aral, Teacher Mel. So baka kaming dalawang magiging new students mo.
Good. Well, of course, it would be nice to get more people to do yoga. That's why it's also nice that you guys are featuring it in your show.
Yes,
Teacher Mel. Yes, Teacher Mel, sa ating mga manonood ngayon, can you tell us a little something about yourself? Are you a mom? Do you have kids? At kailan kayo nag-start mag-yoga?
Okay. Well, I started doing yoga siguro mga 2004. And then I just enjoyed it a lot. In 2009, I went to yoga training and I've been teaching yoga since 2009. Yeah, I have an 11-year-old daughter right now. I'm also a single mom. And yeah, so yoga just has helped me through my teens, all the way, when childbirth, and even now, even because, like, I don't know, when you have a kid, I'm not sure if you guys know it, but parang each year is a different stage. It's a different challenge in terms of raising them. Like when they're young, it's more physical, and then as they grow older, it becomes a little bit more mental. So the yoga also has helped in, just kind of giving me that break, or especially to just help me calm myself down if I'm getting frustrated, or anxious or angry, and stuff like that. Basically, it also helps me deal with my emotions.
So what made
Teacher,
our teacher Mel doing yoga? What really got you teaching yoga and also practicing yoga? Ano yung experience mo when it all first started?
Mm. When I first started, I was doing the hot kind of yoga, and
Bikram.
parang Bikram, yeah, Bikram.
Yeah.
And then I just noticed I was still in college that time. I was like 20 years old. Um, I just in a month I just lost a lot of weight, and it just got me hooked. And you just really, because you sweat a lot in Bikram, you just feel really good after. And because of that, I was just really spending a lot of time. I was still in college. I was spending a lot of time in the studio. So as soon as I graduated, I just went to Bikram school. Yeah, I studied in LA, because with Bikram you have to kind of follow his what you call this, where the training is. But as I got older, my I became a little bit less intense. So I just look for, sometimes I just do like a 20-30 minute yoga, just to really more restorative, just to give my mind that break, especially if I'm healing from an injury or if I'm very tired. It's also like made me, from when I was younger, my practice was a lot more aggressive, but now that I'm much older, um, I just see it more as healing. But it can still be challenging.
ayan. Teacher Mel, para po sa ating mga viewers at hindi familiar sa yoga, ano po ba ang yoga? What is yoga?
Mm. Well, yoga's pretty much like a connection between your mind, body, and your soul. And then we just sync it in different physical movements, and also the breath. The breath is a big part of yoga. So when you do yoga, the breathing is like there's a lot of breathing exercises or techniques, but you'll notice that it's very different from an intense workout. Wherein you're like probably inhaling and exhaling by the mouth. This one is just really long, long, deep, slow breathing. So it also helps to just kind of quiet down the mind.
Yun yung mahirap sa yoga mo. Kaya when you do it, kailangan
Oh.
sabay yung breathing mo with your stretching, with the different poses that you do. And
Mm.
ako napapansin ko sa kanya when I stopped doing yoga, ang hirap niyang balikan because it's not only stretching, it also takes so much strength from your
Mm.
body. So Teacher Mel, how can our viewers start doing yoga, because one of their hindrances
Mm.
is of course the budget, hindi makapunta ng school. How
Mm.
can we start practicing yoga at home or applying it to our daily life?
Well, right now, because of the pandemic, a lot of studios are closed, right? Because group exercises is the first to go whenever we come into a higher alert level of lockdown. Because of the pandemic, a lot of people actually were able to get into yoga because of YouTube, like all these online classes. And the online classes are actually a lot more affordable than going to an actual school. They can start by just looking at videos, like maybe like a 20-minute beginner class. They can always look for stuff on YouTube. So there's always like a lot of things for that you can find there.
Teacher
Yeah,
Mel,
so
do you need...
if budget is their concern,
Meron bang special equipment para dito sa
equipment.
yoga? Yeah, may mga
Well,
equipments ba para dito?
you need a mat. But aside from the mat,
Yeah.
if someone's really like like a tight or inflexible, they can use blocks. But if they don't have that, if they don't want to buy, they can just use one of those plastic containers. Like it's just something to lean on. Basically, the block just kind of helps you reach for the floor. It gives you that extra lift. Or like if they have thick books, they can use that. And then maybe like straps that comes with a yoga mat sometimes. But if they don't have that, you can just use like a maybe like a excuse me like a hand towel to
So
reach
wala
for
po
your
itong
feet. Parang ganun
yeah,
lang siya.
wala na po itong weights or meron ding puwedeng gamitan ng weights?
Wala siyang weights. I mean, if you're talking about traditional yoga, walang weights.
Mm.
Pero meron din yoga na parang it's more restorative. So they use a lot of pillows and blankets. So really
Yung
depends
yo
on
mm.
what they
Kung ano
want.
yung
Pero pag basic lang, they can do without any props.
hmm.
Mm.
Napapansin ko kasi po, yung iba nakamedyas, yung iba hindi nagmemedyas. Yung tanong na yun, eh. Nakamedyas po
Mm,
ba 'pag nagyo-yoga?
hindi
O
nakamedyas. Pero may mga
Pilates
iba na, oo, Pilates yung naka-grip socks.
ah,
Yeah.
okey. Yung
It's
yoga
best
po,
done on barefoot.
kanino niyo siya ma-advice yung yoga as a fitness routine? Para
To
ba
be
ito sa
honest,
mga
for everyone. It's really for everyone. It can be like you said, no, kahapon yung guest nyo yung bodybuilder. When you're
mm,
bodybuilding, you work on of course, you bulk up. So that's more of like your fast twitch muscles.
hmm.
Yoga is more lengthening and toning. So it's always nice to stretch them
Hmm.
and work on your slow twitch muscles. It also, since fast movements, that's when you get prone to injury, especially if you're tight, you're
Hmm,
not warmed up.
mm.
Yoga will help you become more flexible. So it's always nice to have that balance between being flexible and strong. So you don't wanna, as much as possible, in ideally, you don't want to be too strong and super tight and too flexible but very weak. So you want to kind of have that balance. So it can be a good recovery for someone who doesn't want anything intense. It can help you build strength because it has a lot of planks, a lot of upper body work, some abs. So it's a little bit slow, but still, since you're moving slower, sometimes you get to engage the proper muscles more. So that's when it also becomes challenging. So if someone wants to lose weight, they can do a type of yoga which is more power, which involves a lot of planks, mga ganyan. If it's for
Hmm,
healing, it can be just more stretch, like maybe more on the floor, a little bit slower
mhm,
class. If it's
mm.
someone who is struggling mentally, you're just very stressed with work, the meditation part of it will also help these people. So I would really think yoga is for everyone.
So, Teacher Mel, paano po nakatulong itong yoga sa inyo being a single mom?
Being
As
a
a mom?
single as a mom, well, it's I remember nung kakaanak ko pa lang, after 3 weeks, nagtuturo na ako ulit. Kasi you just kind of need that time for you. Kasi syempre I was breastfeeding. I was breastfeeding full time. Your baby's like attached to you. Sometimes you just have some time for yourself just to clear your head. That way you're not so frustrated or tired, in dealing with it with your kids. And also, of course, now that your kids are bigger, they challenge you in a different way, more mentally. And parang the yoga can be not only therapy for the body, but also the mind.
Naku, Michelle, parang gusto ko na mag-yoga
Mhm.
talaga.
Oo, nakakatuwa talaga ang yoga. Ako honestly, because Teacher Mel, I play
Oo.
volleyball. And
Mm,
it really is a good complement for any sport, honestly. Because with
yeah.
yoga, it's not only, yung magsa-stretch ka. Um, lalakas talaga yung katawan mo. So, iniisip mo na dahil wala kang weights or dahil wala kang binubuhat na kahit anong pampabigat, na hindi ka lalakas. Pero iba kasi yung lakas na nade-develop ng yoga because it's all body weight. So, very controlled, slow movements. At saka ako, I don't do meditation, but I like yung quiet time ko. So, it also helps
Mm.
me like prepare myself for the day, kung maraming mga nagbabother sa'yo, yoga is like quiet time for me. So, dun ako talagang relax, nagsistretch, and nakakatulong talaga siya to prevent injuries because the more flexible you are, lalo na sa volleyball sa amin, mabilis yung galawan. So, pagka flexible ka, hindi ka masyadong prone to injuries. And I'm sure yung mga mommies natin who work every single day, di ba? If we keep ourselves fit, keep ourselves healthy, and kapag ka tayo ay alam mo yun, flexible, marami tayong magagawa. So, makakatulong sa Zumba natin to, Mocha.
Oo nga, may
Para
tanong ako kay may tanong ako kay
um,
Teacher Mel kasi 'di ba, pag tinitingnan mo si Teacher Mel, parang relax lang siya, parang very peaceful, very calm, 'di ba? Tayo yung paaligang ka kasi kakazumba natin. So, Teacher Mel, itong may proper breathing kasi may napapanood ako parang sinasabi find your center, parang gano'n. Yung sa diaphragm ba 'yun, yung breathing?
Basta it's just long, deep, and slow. You don't have to overthink it. Because
Long, deep,
eventually,
and
just
slow.
explore the other breathing exercises. It's like when you're hyperventilating, but that's what
Mm.
they tell you to do.
oo.
You just
Pag
breathe, just
nagkaka-anxiety or
breathe.
pagka kunyari kinakabahan ka,
Oo,
'di ba? Yung mga
yeah.
Long, deep, and slow.
paano ba sa yoga,
Mhm.
Teacher Mel? Is it in sa ilong, out sa bibig, or in and out sa ilong?
It's mostly in and out by the nose.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi
Yeah,
sa regular workout, inhale through
it's
your
more
nose,
out,
exhale through
out
your
mouth.
mouth.
Mm-mm.
Oo.
So,
Nakakatuwa
ang
because
picture mo, yeah.
mag-aano tayo, i-try natin mag-yoga. Punta ka dito sa
Oo,
bahay mo.
talaga.
Tayo.
Oo, sige
Tayo,
please.
online workout
Kaya lang,
with Teacher Mel.
matigas ang katawan ko.
Ako din, matigas ang katawan ko, but if there's one thing good kasi, flexibility is something that you can improve.
Okay,
So,
good.
the more na ginagawa mo siya everyday, tignan mo naman, kailangan ganyan din tayo.
Oo.
Oh, core yan, core workout. Ang ganda rin sa core, di ba? Yesterday kasi, Teacher Mel, ang tanong sa amin ng mga mommies is paano daw magtanggal ng bilbil. So,
Mm.
pwede, di ba? Kasi sa yoga talagang
Yeah.
kinokontrol mo yung katawan mo ng core. So, magiging strong core
Mm-hmm.
ka. And you know what I like about yoga? It helps with posture. So,
Ayun.
nakakatulong
Oo,
talaga siya
isa
sa
pa
atin
yun.
sa posture. Teacher Mel, how is your daily life? Being a single mom, being working as well, like ano oras ka
Mm-hmm.
nagigising? Walk us through a normal day in Teacher Mel's life.
My day is very different. Every day is different. Yeah. I wake up normally at around 6 a.m. and then mga 7 or 8 I teach my first class. And then normally sometimes I'll have like a lunch class after, or like a night class. It's always different. But the morning is a little bit more consistent. Yeah, but kasi aside from yoga, I also teach indoor cycling and Lagri. I don't know,
Ooh.
SRT actually, SRT. It's Elevate is a studio. So I teach different modalities, and I'm also an insurance advisor for Sun Life and Pacific. So my day is really different. It all kind of just revolves around my clients. Yeah, with my daughter,
Grabe.
since everything is online right now, I don't have to make an effort to pick her up in school. Which actually has been like a good thing. Yeah, because everything you just get to be more productive right now. But that's like the quarantine life. Now that things are slowly opening up, it's definitely going to change. Yeah, so
Ang
dapat
galing.
lang you just adapt.
Yeah. Another super
Yeah.
mom, Mocha. We're in the midst
Oo
ng
nga eh.
isa na namang super mom. Tingnan mo naman si Teacher Mel. Aside from teaching yoga, she's also a financial advisor and also a cycling instructor. Tama ba yung term natin? Cycling
Mhm.
instructor. Ang galing. So
Yeah.
talagang very integrated ang health and fitness in your life, Teacher Mel. And about diet naman, because A lot of my friends who teach yoga, they have a certain diet. Maraming
Mm.
nagbe-vegetarian, nagbe-vegan. Kayo po ba? What are your preferences pagdating sa pagkain?
Me, I'm not vegetarian or vegan. Um, I just try to avoid anything processed.
Mm.
That's it. Yeah. So just like I eat meat, but yeah, I also try to look at the sources of the meat. Like I try to get grass-fed beef, mga ganyan. But yeah, basically just processed stuff I try to avoid. I try to avoid rice sometimes. Yeah, because for me that's still processed. So I
Ay.
eat rice once in a while, but it just doesn't react so well to my gut. So I'm more like I don't, as much as possible, I don't eat bread. No gluten, no
Mm-mm.
pasta. So just basically like just real food, meat, vegetables. That's it. But of course,
Ayun
I
na
also have
nga.
my cheat days, So yeah, so that you're not so deprived.
Ano hinahanap mo, teacher, mga pag cheat days? What's your go-to talagang
Mia, my
satisfactory meal?
weakness.
Yes.
It's not really a meal, pero my weakness is chips. So that's something
Mm.
that I really have to like. I don't buy because I know I'm gonna end up eating it. So it's something I buy when I'm really craving it. Yeah,
Oh. So, hindi
but
pala
yeah,
dapat
just chips.
mag-stock sa bahay, no?
Hindi talaga. Kasi
Ako
nauubos
kasi kailangan
parati.
lagi may
Grabe.
within arm reach yung aking mga
Kaya
snacks,
nga eh.
di ba? Kasi ako
Tinitignan ko
very
yung mga
ako sa
pagkain ko
snacks
dito.
eh. And then Teacher Mel, alam mo kahapon nakakatawa because si Coach Janice din, when we asked her about her diet, siya rin, sabi niya, she tries to stay away from rice. So kami dalawa naman ni
Mm-mm.
Mocha, syempre kanina nagkita kami, nag-zumba kami, hindi kami nag-breakfast after, hindi rin kami
Naku.
nag-lunch together. Kasi lagi kami kumakain. So, tinatry din namin, syempre, we are advocating for yung mga mommies natin maging healthy, to lead a healthy lifestyle na it's never too late, it's never too early to engage in a healthy lifestyle. Dapat kami din, di ba? Healthy lifestyle din. So, we're also trying to eat healthy and to live healthy. And syempre, kasama dyan ng exercise. So, meron tayong photo of Teacher Mel's schedule. Can we see the schedule or yung mga classes nila way at the Grove. So ito from Sunday. Teacher Mel, itong photo na to, lahat po ng classes na to, ikaw ang nagtuturo or there are also other
Hindi.
instructors?
There are a lot of instructors. So yung way at the Grove, it's not
Okay.
only a yoga studio. It's a hybrid. Meron din silang bar. Meron din
Oh.
IHP. IHP is like parang HIIT Pilates.
Wow.
I don't know if you tried that. So I teach the sculpt 4:30 p.m. on Fridays. Pero the sculpt is a class that I made. So it's like a combination of yoga, a little bit of bar, a little bit of strength. So you need weights doing the sculpt. Yeah, so
And
my
ito,
class for
teacher
them is
Mel,
not yoga.
pwede sa bahay. Do you have
Yeah,
clients
pwede.
na
I teach it online lang. And then it's just, but I only teach it for them now. Yeah, and also electric. I teach it, that's my strength class version. But yeah. Pero see, way at the Grove, I would say 90% of their classes is yoga. It just kind of evolved because sometimes people are looking for something new. So, it's nice to
different?
also give
In the
clients
studio po
that
ba,
and to
you
expand
opened up
the workout. I'm sorry, the
You
studio
opened up
way
already.
right now is not yet open. So it's really all online.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So pwede tayo try
Oo
online.
nga eh.
Yeah, you can just turn on your Zoom and join a class.
Ang galing
And there's
because
a lot of classes to choose from with Way.
I'm sure marami din sa mga sa mga OFWs natin who also want to work out. So, in this show kasi marami talagang nanonood not only from the Philippines pero yung mga kababayan natin abroad. So, kung may mga gusto mag-workout, 'di ba? Pwede natin sila i-invite. Pwede tayo magkaroon ng live workout session kasi minsan pinapakita namin nag-Zumba kami. So, pwede rin tayo mag-yoga.
Itong yoga, mga 30 minutes, 1 hour, gaano po katagal ang workout na ito? yung session?
Normally, yung mga classes sa Grove, a lot of them is 90 minutes. Pero ngayon, pandemic, since it's online, a lot of them were 60 minutes. Mostly 60 minutes lahat ng class.
Pwede na, 1 hour
So, 1
lang.
hour lang siya.
Oo.
Yeah.
Ang bilis lang yun. So, it's something that everybody can integrate into a day's work. So, kahapon sabi natin, pinapaktasan mo ko yung breathing techniques
Oo
niyo.
nga eh.
Okay,
So,
lalim ng hininga mo,
Kaano kadalas dapat yung yoga, Teacher Mel, everyday po ba? Halimbawa, para sa isang nanay, kaya yon everyday? Or once?
It depends if you're starting, tapos yung yoga na ginagawa mo intense, I would say kung yun lang yung ginagawa mo, mga 4 to 5 times a week is okay. Pero kunyari, like you're doing maybe 3 intense classes, tas pang recovery mo lang siya, you can just kind of mix it up. Tapos kunyari, you're doing like, kayo, yung nag-zumba kayo, tas si Michelle's also a volleyball player. If we have other intense activities, I would say mga 2 to 3 a week just for recovery should be okay.
So,
Really
Teacher Mel,
depends on
when is the best time to do
Yeah.
yoga? Sa umaga o after work? Before going to work or after work?
You know what? It depends on you, on how what like a schedule that works that you can do it consistently. Like me personally, I like to do it in the morning kasi pag gising ko, wala akong iniisip, wala pa akong kinakain, I'll just do my yoga and then I'm done. Some people, they like
Pwede.
doing it more at night. Or some people, they like doing it at lunch. Basta kung anong schedule na feeling mo mag-work na mas magagawa mo siya consistently, that's the best, I think, for each person.
Pero mahirap, Coach, Teacher Mel, mahirap mag-yoga ng busog. That's why
Yeah.
I like it in the morning.
Hindi
Kasi ang
talaga.
hirap huminga. Alam mo, pag maraming naman
Yeah.
yung chan mo, kunyari after
Oo.
dinner, pag huminga ka, parang konti ng space. Tapos, ang hirap pag-stretching, alam mo yung parang yung kinain mo, andun eh. So, less flexible ka. So, ako, I really like it in the morning. Unless na siguro, sa gabi, hindi na masyadong kumakain, di ba? A lot of our mommies, parang nag-after 6, ganyan. So, siguro sa gabi, okay din siya for relaxation before bed. Pero, malaking bagay ako for me, when I do yoga, malaking bagay yung kain. Or siguro marami lang talaga akong kinakain lagi. Kaya, hirap din
Pero
ako stretching eh.
Yeah.
Teacher Mel, for starters, yung mga baguhan lang, mayroon bang 5-minute yoga?
Wala. I would say if you want to start, 15 to 20 is nice. Parang 5 minutes masyadong wala ka pang nagagawa kasi
Humihinga ka pa lang.
yoga class,
Time na.
they want you to hold space muna. So, hindi siya yung parang workout. Kunyari, yung ibang hit, mag-jumping jacks ka na, yun yung warm-up mo, di ba? Or your ganyan. Sa yoga, it's more settling in. So, that's usually mga 5 minutes na. So, I would say mga 15, 20, medyo may nagawa ka na.
Oo.
Mm.
Tapos, medyo
Like on
papaisip
very
ko din
busy
eh.
days, 15, 20 is good. If you have more time for that day, you can do a 60-minute class, whatever's accessible. Like ako, if I'm teaching a lot, I'll just do like a 30-minute class. Pero if, kunyari, wala akong masyadong movement or physical activity, I'll do like a 1 hour, 75-minute practice.
So,
Teacher Mel, yung...
ilang classes ang kaya mong ituro in a day?
Ako, normally, pero iba-iba siya ha.
Yes.
Normally, nasa mga 3 classes a day.
Wow.
Wow.
Sometimes
Baka
more,
parang...
pero it's always different. Pero iba-ibang
Baka parang,
style.
parang rubber band na si Teacher Mel. Talagang sobrang
Hindi.
flexible na talaga.
Hindi kasi
Teacher
sometimes
Mel,
when we
hindi
teach, we
ka
don't do it.
flexible.
Hmm?
Do you have days na hindi ka flexible? As flexible?
Of course, yeah. Especially like you'll notice sometimes you're tighter because of the food also. Like, diba? If you maybe ate a lot of chips the day before, like you retain water, so you're tighter. But after a class, you always feel better. But yeah, also when I'm recovering, kasi I also do other workouts. So, syempre, if you do something that's new to your body, you're really sore. So, when you're sore, you're just a lot tighter.
Alam mo, Mocha, meron din yoga for pregnant women. Maganda ring workout siya. Teacher Mel, paano po ba ang mga routines kapag pag buntis and gusto mag-workout and want to also do yoga?
It's just a lot slower at saka may mga ina-avoid na positions. Pero
Mm.
I would, if you're pregnant tapos you've never done it before, I would suggest for you to look for someone who can really guide you and to get approval from your doctor. Pero in general kasi, I don't think pregnant women should be doing something that they're not
Mm.
used to doing.
Yeah.
Kunyari,
Oo.
nag-zumba na siya talaga, di ba? Before siya
Mm.
mabuntis, okay lang yun. Pero yung pag mag-zumba siya, pero never pa siya nag-zumba, tapos buntis siya, parang I feel like you should just do what you're used to. I wouldn't really
Yes.
recommend to start something new when you're pregnant. Pero yung mga sobrang prenatal yoga class with proper guidance, yeah, I think should be okay. Pero syempre,
Ay, teacher
kunyari
Mel.
nag-YouTube ka, tapos pregnant ka, hindi mo naman nagagawa pa yun. Parang how will
Correct.
you know if you're doing it properly, di ba?
Yeah, correct. Actually, Michelle and Teacher Mel, may friend ako, she's into yoga. Kaya lang, yung instructor, parang may yung headstand, yoga din ba yun? May headstand, parang gano'n.
May headstand pa minsan. Mm-mm.
Oo. So ngayon yung friend ko, ginawa niya kasi parang syempre yung instructor, minomotivate siya, ganyan. Alam mo, nagkaroon siya ng back injury. Ano yung mga dapat... Oo, kasi ano ba ang magandang mga parang reminders, Teacher Mel, ay mga precaution na wag mag-go overboard, parang start slow, ganoon ba? Kasi iba para excited na gawin na yung mga extreme.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Parang what you call this, if hindi ka na makahinga, ibig sabihin nun, it's too much na for you. I'm sure Michelle knows this. Kasi sometimes people get competitive in a class. They feel like stretching more is better. Like, hindi na nga nila makuha yung feet nila, pero talagang they're forcing to reach for their feet. Alam mo yung mga ganon? To the point na you're not breathing anymore. So when the breath is not moving freely, you're struggling. Syempre, when we struggle, we tend to hold the breath, no? That's a sign that you're pushing the body too much.
Tsaka
And
pag masakit.
you just have to be patient talaga.
Oo, sa stretching kasi usually kapag yoga ako, there are days na hindi ako as flexible. So hindi siya, ako lagi kong parang basta hindi siya masakit. When I do it, as long as challenging siya, pero hindi yung pain na uncomfortable ka or hindi mo kayang Kasi maraming different kinds of yoga kasi tinatry ko talaga lahat because yoga is also one of yung recoveries ko from volleyball. So, yung mga different kinds of yoga, may what do you call the free flow yoga? Vinyasa. Diba, may
I teach that
vinyasa.
also.
Oo, may ashtanga. There's Bikram, there's yin. Meron ba ako na miss out?
Marami pa, may mga yoga for therapy, may mga ganun pa. Ang dami ngayon eh. Meron nga, my friend, she specializes in autistic kids. So she does yoga for autism. Madami talaga right now na mga yeah, like mga volleyball players, especially because a lot of you are tall. Diba? Parang it's you're tighter. Like for example, like I'm quite, short. I'm like 5'2". Imagine like if I reach for the ground, it's gonna be there for me. But if you're tall, you're gonna have to reach for it more kasi you're, diba? Mga ganon. So yeah, it really helps. I actually before pandemic, I was teaching at this studio. I would have a lot of mga volleyball players. They would always come. Nakalimutan ko yung mga names, pero parang national team yan sila. Group sila parati.
Oo. Kasi diba dati na rin talaga yung mga athletes na nagpa-practice ng yoga. Kaya maganda din na ma-share natin to para sa mga mommies kasi makakatulong to. But ako, I really suggest yung, kailangan mo ng teacher. Hindi siya parang a sport or a workout na kaya mo gawin on your own basta-basta lang. Kasi it's very technical eh. Yung teacher yung makakasabi kung maganda yung form mo or kung tama yung form mo. Kasi syempre, you want to challenge yourself but not get injured. So, important talaga na may teacher ka na mag-guide. Important andyan si Teacher Mel na i-guide tayo on what poses, on how many, breathing, ganyan. So, Teacher Mel, baka you want to, say hi or greet anyone watching right now and also invite them to your classes or if you have any social media pages that they can watch you.
Yeah. I hope you guys can do maybe if you haven't tried it, now is the time. You know, it's never too late for anything. I teach for Way at the Grove. Right now, all the classes are done online. So if you live far from the actual studio, it would be also be nice to join the community. Just turn on your camera if you join the Zoom classes so that the teacher can correct you. And then yeah, for social media, it's just really my name. But yeah, if you wanna check out my Instagram or anything and see the other things that I do or the other modalities that I teach, other studios that I teach for, and if you feel like yoga is not something that you want, but you might be interested maybe in slow resistance training or in indoor cycling. I'm also with Electric Studio and I'm also with Elevate. Yeah, so you can just shoot me a message if you wanna just maybe attend actual classes or learn about these other two modalities.
Masaya din mag-indoor cycling mo, marami na tayong ito-try.
Parang nakakapagod yun eh.
Parang na-try ko siya dati, sobrang challenging siya.
Oo.
Teacher, last message na lang talaga for tips for all of the women who also want to work out or who want to try. Do you have any fitness tips or
Especially for moms.
Oo, for mga moms para matulungan natin sila.
Yeah. Don't be discouraged if you've never done any form of movement before. You can just siguro you can start with maybe 15 minutes a day. Try to do it 3 times a week, and then you can just what do you call this, increase it eventually, and then try to find something that you really enjoy so that it won't feel like a chore for you. It can be like a 15-minute walk. Maybe you can do it with your husband. It can be your bonding time, or do it with a friend or your kids if your kids are big. It can be as simple as that, or like just some maybe focus on any body part. You can just, for me, just keep trying everything until you find the right workout for you, something that will make you happy, something that will just give you the right amount of endorphins, and something that will get you hooked. Because as a mom, we also need that mentally. It's sometimes these when you find something that you really like and meet people who like the same thing, you also make new friends. That's also very good for our mental health, and it's also sometimes it's also nice to be part of a community.
Oo nga, para may parang family ka outside of home. I agree with that. Ikaw, Mocha, do you have any questions more for Teacher Mel?
Tama yung sinabi ni Teacher Mel. Ay, hello pala sa akin, baby, si Trooper. Tama yung sinabi ni Teacher Mel.
Kailangan mag-yoga, Teacher Mel. Pwede ba tayo magkaroon ng yoga for overly hyper-moves na nangangagat?
Tama, di ba katulad ng sinabi ni Coach Coach Janice kahapon, no? Importante gumagalaw. Katulad ng sinabi ni Teacher Mel, 15-minute walk. Basta gumalaw ka, maarawan ka, pawisan ka, start small. Tapos, ayun na, kapag napagdesisyonan mo na kung ano yung what works for you pagdating sa fitness routine or workout, maganda rin na may community ka, di ba? Mag-join ka ng classes para pag may mga panahon na wala ka sa mood, ayaw mo mag-workout, merong mag-encourage sa'yo. Kaya, punta na ako dyan, Michele, mag-yoga tayo.
Oo, talaga. I really love yoga. Kaya sobrang, idol ko rin yung mga yoga instructors dahil basta iba talaga yung strength nila. Pag nakita mo sa Instagram or sa social media, yung mga pictures ng mga poses na ginagawa nila, very, very, very challenging. So, I've always try to practice dito sa bahay. Pero nanggaling na rin kasi ako sa studio before. So, may konting alam na, may konting foundation na. So, hindi ko pa na-experience mag-yoga online. So, magsasabay tayo mo after Zumba?
Yes.
Yoga.
Thank you, Teacher Mel. Thank you so much for your time.
Teacher Mel.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Sana makilala din natin yung mga coaches, 'di ba? Para naman makapag-workout tayo all together, 'di ba? Lalabanan natin 'tong pandemic. So, talagang kailangan healthy, kailangan happy at paano natin gagawin yon, mag-exercise tayo. Huwag natin maliitin yung power ng exercise na mabibigay siya sa atin every single day. Tignan mo si Mocha, 7:30 nag-Zumba, gising na gising pa rin. It's 9 o'clock p.m.
Uy, alam mo ba, mas mahirap pala mag-Zumba ng hapon. Kasi
Oo,
adrenaline, di ba? Ang taas-taas pa.
Oo.
Kaya nga good luck sa atin sa Sabado at Linggo. Hapon yung
May
ano.
Friday pa. May Friday pa
Wala,
tayo.
walang Friday. Walang Friday.
Meron.
Wala.
Wala ba?
O, sabi
Gawa
ni Miss
natin.
Every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, o mag-ride na lang siguro tayo. Ayan, sana po marami po tayo natutunan sa ating talakayan ngayong gabi. Si Marvin Salamero, sabi niya, thank you, Teacher Mel. God bless you.
Thank you, Marvin. Kahapon siya din yung isa sa mga manonood natin with
Ay,
our
salamat.
episode yesterday. So talagang very consistent yung mga manonood natin. Gabi-gabi, ang ating mga live viewers na sumusuporta sa ating program. Every 8 o'clock ng gabi, maraming salamat, guys. And I hope po na na-inspire kayo on how to start. Kung meron bang gusto mag-start ng kanilang fitness journey, di ba? It's never too late. February pa lang ng 2022.
Oo,
At,
pwede pa.
di ba? Pwede pa humabol. May 10
Mag-day
months pa
day
yan,
1
guys.
ulit. Day 1 ulit
Oo,
sa March
day one.
1.
Ako, day 1 ako every day.
Ako din.
Start
Ako din. Kaya, di ba, kaya natin to. Kaya natin to.
Oo.
Importante, pinagpapawisan tayo. Kaya nga, thankful ako may Zumba tayo eh. Zumba Mocha Caravan. Abangan niyo po kami sa inyong mga barangay. At kung gusto niyo pong maging kabahagi ng ating Mocha Party List family, mag-email lang po sa mochapartylist@gmail.com. Salamat po muli sa ating mga volunteers, sa ating mga supporters, leaders na napaka-energetic na mga momshies, mga nanay at mga makananay. Kahit hindi ka nanay, welcome ka dito. Basta mahal mo ang nanay mo. Di ba? Kaya dito na tayo sa Mocha 80 sa Balota.
Number 80 sa balota. Anyway, nagpapasalamat kami sa inyo lahat, guys, dahil gabi-gabi sinusuportahan niyo yung ating show. And binibigyan din natin ng platform yung ating mga mommies na nagsusumikap sa kanilang mga buhay. Yesterday, we had Coach Janice, who is a single mom. Ngayon naman, kasama din natin single mom
Teacher
din. So
Mel.
nakakatawa, diba, si Teacher Mel, dahil sinabi nga niya, ako, isa sa mga nagustuhan kong sinabi niya kanina is find something that you can stick to. Napaka-importante yon na maging consistent ka. Pag nahanap mo yung passion mo, di ba sabi natin kahapon, yung passion mo pwede mong gawing career. And I'm sure
Yes.
yung mga mommies natin, marami tayong passion in life na pwede natin gawin to turn it into a career. So, kung mahilig tayong magluto, pwede tayong gumawa ng maliit na karinderya or magbenta online. Kung magaling naman kayo manamit, pwede kayo magbenta rin ng mga clothes, 'di ba? Kung may may mga sources tayo for that. So, ito yung mga gusto nating mga programs. Kung kayo naman mahilig kayo mag-yoga, 'di ba? Pwede rin natin i-share 'yan sa mga ibang tao dahil anything is possible ngayon online. Talagang nagagawa lahat online. Magturo,
Yes,
magbenta, kumita ng pera, mag-business, mag-school to learn something new. And of course, habang nanonood kayo ng aming show gabi-gabi, I hope marami kayong natututunan.
Yes. At abangan po muli ang ating show tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. dito lang sa ating channel. Please subscribe at follow us on our Facebook accounts. Hi pala sa ating mga taga-subaybay, of course, Tatay Digong, PRRD, Senator Bongo, Senator Pia Cayetano, Mayor Lino Cayetano, Congresswoman Lani Cayetano, and Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano. Thank you very much po sa inyong suporta.
Of course, sa lahat po ng ating mga OFWs na lagi pong nanonood at masusugid nating mga taga-suporta ng Mocha Party List at lahat po ng ating mga mommies na talagang naniniwala na itong advocacy natin ay kailangan talaga isulong sa Kongreso. Ito, meron tayong mga nagpapa-shoutout. Mocha, ikaw ba magbabasa po?
Oo, parang galing ata sa nanay ko to, kaya medyo kailangang attentive tayo dito. Shoutout po sa ating Freemasons of the Philippines. Greetings, Freemasons of the Philippines, sa mababait na kuyangs and mapagmahal na atengs. May you all have a nice and great days and years ahead, and more power to Grand Master of the Grand Lodge of the Philippines, Grand Master Most Worship, Rolensi Paulino. More power po sa inyo.
Yes, okay. Shout out to all of our Freemasons. And of course, shout out din sa lahat ng mga kaibigan ni Tito Apple na laging nagsusuporta, nag-share ng ating live stream every single day. And of course, sa lahat ng mga kabataan natin na nanonood, itong Mocha Party List po ay para sa pamilya. At gusto natin na yung pamilya natin, patatagin natin, palakasin natin para sama-sama pong giginhawa at magiging bright ang future natin lahat. Ito si
Yes.
Manny Doma,
Manny,
asahan daw natin yung boto niya. Maraming salamat, Manny.
salamat po.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Yes, tama po. Tayo po ay official na nasa balota. Number
Yes.
8 po sa balota. Lagi niyo pong tatandaan pagdating sa party list, isa lang po ang pwedeng piliin, isa lang po ang pwedeng iboto. So pag tinignan niyo po sa second column, makikita niyo ang ating party list number 80. I-shade niyo lang po yung bilog na yan. And na suportahan niyo na po ang Mocha Party List. So maraming
Tama.
salamat sa inyong lahat. Happy Wednesday! Naku, malapit na mag-March. Na-excite na ba kayo? Kami na-excite
Malapit
na dahil
na.
Women's Month. So marami tayong mga gagawin para sa ating mga mommies.
Yes, salamat po sa ating mga nanay at mga makananay. Mocha Party List, 80 sa balota. Sama-sama po tayo sa laban natin sa Kongreso para sa ating mga mahal na mga ina. See you tomorrow!
See you tomorrow!